Hi everyone, my name is Casey Cragan. My creative campaign is all about reading, and I hope to encourage individuals to read a little bit more. So, with that being said, this film is going to discuss the benefits of reading. I'm going to provide some helpful tips when it comes to reading. I'm also going to discuss some of the books that I'd like to read, provide my suggestions, also discuss some of the authors I like, and again, just some helpful things you can do um, keep up with reading, and just to help you all, encourage you to read. So to start off, some of the benefits of reading is that it helps reduce stress and that it increases relaxation. I've also found that it helps me to sleep better and it improves my sleep overall. It also improves memory, vocabulary, and writing skills. And I know for myself, it's overall just entertaining and enjoyable. I know for myself, after a long day of whether it's work, school, or just life in general, there's nothing I love more than to catch up on a good book. So looking at my own books, these are a couple of my reading stats just to give you guys a little preview of how much I do read and how much I overall enjoy it. So starting in 2022, I was up to 37 books. Last year I hit 110 books, and then this year I've hit 109. Recently I've actually moved up to 113 for the year, so I'm hoping to change that goal to 150. So in order to reach those goals, in order to read more, I've always made sure that I maintain a comfortable space. I make sure the books are accessible to me, whether they're actual books or on my Kindle, whether I get them from the library or whether I order them. Those are all things to consider when reading. So with that being said, one of my favorite places to go is the library. So I'm going to show you a quick video of the library. So now, obviously, we've all been to the library before. This is just my local library, and it's somewhere I enjoy going. Most books are easily accessible there, and now, especially keeping up in today's world of electronics, they also offer a lot of audiobooks, and then they also offer a lot of Kindle versions like PDFs or those type of electronic books. So again, something I love to do is go to the library. It's easy, it's accessible, and they usually have something for everybody there. So again, touching base more on how I incorporate reading so much into my schedule. I always want to be comfortable. I always want to be in a safe space. So that's my reading chair. Um, and gearing back to the library. The library is also obviously somewhere that's very comfortable. It's a quiet, safe space in order to read and focus on what it is you're reading. So here are just some of the books that I have in my house. As you can see, these are a lot. I have quite a few more, but this is just an example. And again, I love to get cozied up on a chair after a long day, and just pick up a book, whether it's a hard copy, a Kindle, or even an audiobook. To look at some of my books that are my favorites, these are just a couple offhand. I love Chloe Walsh, who's one of my favorite authors. Colleen Hoover, who I'm sure most of you know her or at least recognize the name. Frida McFadden, who she's known for a lot of her thrillers and a lot of plot twists in her books. So if that's something you enjoy, she's a great author when it comes to that. And then there's H.D. Carlton, who her books tend to be a little bit darker. But again, there's always a nice spin-off and a little plot twist on those, so that's something I enjoy as well. But yeah, so those are just a couple of book recommendations that I have that are my favorites, and that those are my favorite authors. They all specialize in different genres and themes. They go from heartbreak to dark romance, to thrillers to plot twists. So there's always a little bit of something for everybody. But I hope by the end of this, I can encourage at least one or two people to, pick up a book and hopefully they enjoy it at the end of the day. Thank you.